have a great variety of food along with all its states, right? So we can say that like in Punjab, we can have food items like chapati, right? We can have rajma, that is also known as kidney beans, right? We can have mustard leaf curry, or popularly known as sarson ka saag, right? Now we can have mustard leaf curry. Right? We can have curd, and we can have ghee as well. Fine. In a similar way, like if we go to West Bengal, we can have fish, we can have rice, right? And we can have obviously any kind of curries as well, or some sort of bread also. Similarly, if we go to Andhra Pradesh, we can find food items like we can have rice, we can have tuar dal or rasam also. Fine. You can have buttermilk, ghee, pickle, and so on. So all these food items, like these are some of these items are very much popular in a particular region, right? So these food items, they provide a very important thing, which is very important for sustainability of our life, and that none other than nutrients. These nutrients are required by us for our operations within our body, which is required for us to sustain the life. Okay, so these are the components which are actually provided by the food itself. Fine. And now, if we can try to define the what are the basic nutrients which are required by our body. Number one is carbohydrate. Fine. Then number two, protein. Number three, fats. Number four, vitamins. Fine. And number five, minerals. Fine. And apart from these nutrients, our food also contain dietary fibers, and water. So it is expected from all of you to memorize all these seven nutrients: carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins, minerals, dietary fibers, and water. Right? Now, some of these components are present in a cooked food, or some of these are present within the raw food also. Right? So, if we can try to classify the food, we can classify that into two parts. Number one, cooked food, and number two, raw food. Fine? Cooked food and raw food. Now, there are some simple methods which can be used to test if the given food sample contains this particular set of nutrients or not. Like, how do we come to know that this particular food item contains carbohydrate, or that particular food item contains proteins, and so on? So, these are actually done by a couple of chemical tests, right? And for these tests, you need a couple of solutions, right? So, let me name them as well. Solutions for chemical test. Number one, we need first of all that solution of iodine. We need solution of copper, or copper sulfate, you can say. And finally, caustic soda. Fine. So these are the three different solutions to which you can test on your the given food item for the containing of this set of nutrients, right? Now let me tell you how you can prepare these set of solutions. In order to prepare iodine, let's check it out. To prepare dilute solution of iodine, we need dilute solution, right? How can I prepare it? You just add, take a test tube, right? Let's say this is a test tube, alright. Fill this test tube with water up to half. Fine. Now just add a few drops of tincture iodine. Just a few drops, you can say just 2 or 3 drops you can add it. Okay, it is half filled solution or half filled water within a test tube, and add a few drops of tincture iodine. right? And by this way you can have a dilute solution of iodine. Okay, this is tincture iodine. Whenever we say dilute word in chemistry, please understand it very clearly that we have mixed a lot of water in that. Okay, so whenever we say this particular solution is a dilute solution, it simply states that this particular solution consists of a lot of water, right? Now moving ahead about the copper sulfate solution. Right. For the copper sulfate solution, just take 2 gram of copper sulfate, almost 2 gram of copper sulfate, and add it with around 100 milliliter of water. 100 milliliter of water, right? And in the result, as a result, you will get the copper sulfate solution. Next is about the caustic soda. Caustic soda solution. Right. Just take 10 gram of caustic soda, right, and dissolve it in 100 milliliter of water, and you will get the caustic soda solution. So this is how you need to prepare the concerned solutions which are required for testing the given food item. Now moving on, so let's first of all try to test for the presence of carbohydrate. Presence of carbohydrate. Now this carbohydrate can be of many types actually, right? But that what which is found in our food is of basically two types. It may be either in the form of starch or sugars. Starch or sugar, right? So now let's see how we can test the presence of starch. So we'll start a section with the test of presence of starch. us test for starch, right? So now let's say take some very small quantity of a food item. That's what you want to test. You can take either the given food item, or you can take a raw ingredient. Fine. To that, just add 2 to 3 drops of iodine. Right? Now check if there is any change in color or not. Right? So, you'll just take some time to observe it. Right? And now, if the color of this entire mixture changes to blue black, blue black, this indicates presence of starch. Presence of starch. Right? You can repeat this kind of test with the other food items also, and by that you will be able to check if the food item given to you contains starch or not. I hope the concept is clear to you. Please feel free to let me know in case if you have any kind of question or doubt. Bye bye.